This reading is for the star sign of Scorpio from now until the end of next week. And today I'm using the Oceanic Tarot for the main reading. And I'm using the Moonology cards for clarifiers and for some kind of extra information. And I'm also using these cards, which I made myself. These are affirmation cards that can be used as a daily affirmation, or you can place them around your home to look at. They're very positive, and also you can use them as gifts to your friends or your family. So these cards are available in my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box if you want to buy them. So today I'm going to use them as adding a little bit more detail to my reading for Scorpio. So the overall energy that I'm getting from these cards are that there is a man around you who is mature, king. I'm getting here a King of Pentacles. It says trust, and he's holding the coin in his hand. The coins represent stability, emotional stability, loyalty, also material stability, hardworking guy, somebody who is good with saving his money, not wasting what he has. He's good at his work, so he's emotionally and financially stable. And the way he is holding his coin is like he's ready to offer this coin to someone. He's ready to make his commitment. And coming up as a king, that means this man is mature. So you can trust him. That's why the card here says trust. And so he's somebody who is stable enough, grounded to reality, somebody who is trustworthy. And he has quite stable energy of a king. So he's not too young, or he's not acting immaturely. He knows what he's doing. He knows his business, and he means business, if I can say it that way. So he's ready to offer something stable to you. This could be earth sign. Usually the King of Pentacles is Taurus, could be Capricorn, could be Virgo man, at least 30 years, 30 and above. So he's not too young. And this is someone who has worked quite hard and for a quite long time to create that financial stability, to create that coin that he's holding. And he's going to give this coin to somebody who's really special to him, okay? Because King of Pentacles, this earth energy, I quite get on with them because I'm an earth sign myself. And the earth signs don't give themselves away that easily because they know their value. It won't, whether it's a woman, whether it's a man, the earth signs, they know their worth, and they don't give themselves to just random acquaintance or somebody casual. So when I see this card, I see a man who's really in a stage in his life when he's ready to commit, and he will commit fully. He'll commit 100%, everything, emotionally and also financially, because this is the coin. So the next card that I'm getting is the Ten of Pentacles, and this even speaks for further commitment here with him. So this shows his intentions. His, like you can see on a card, the way he's holding this coin, he's like giving it or showing it. He's like saying, "This is me, and this is what I've got. Will you take me, or would you like that?" In that sense, I'm seeing this guy. And then the next card is the Ten of Pentacles, which is about property. It's about a family home, a house, or a family business, or something. If it's a relationship, that relationship will be built on a very, very solid foundations of trust, of loyalty, of integrity, of like total commitment. And also it will be lasting. It will be something that will last for many years. So I'm getting very strong earth energy here. Scorpio women, if you're a woman, because I've noticed that most of my viewers are women, Scorpio women get on very well with earth sign men. Any water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, get on very well with the earth energy, because the earth, when it gets too dry, when there's no rain, when there's no river, the earth is not productive. The earth signs need the water, which is Scorpio and Pisces and Cancer, to nourish them with the love and the emotion and the romance that the water signs have, to make them feel appreciated for all the work that they do. Because earth signs, these pentacles energy, these are people who would put they could work around the clock to get to their goal, or to get to the achievement, or to usually to get to the money that they want. And sometimes they can get lost in work, and that's why they need this more romantic, more imaginative, more sensual and sensitive water signs that will give them the romance, and they give them the spark and make them loosen up a little bit. So any earth sign goes really well with water, because it makes them more fertile. Like they could get a lot more ideas if it's creative idea, or you can just add something beautiful to their lives. Okay, so if you're a Scorpio woman, Taurus man, that would work perfectly. Also Scorpio woman, Virgo man, that works good. Okay, so this could be one of those pairings. So this is about family home, long-term commitment, long-term stability, something that it could even be marriage, or it could be just you decide to buy a house together, and you move in together, and you decide to stay in the house forever. Because usually when you have pentacles, that means something that is very stable and grounded. It's unshakable and unchangeable. And if it's built on strong foundations, it's going to be indestructible as well. So the next card I'm getting is the Moon reversed. The Moon, this usually is Cancer energy, but it doesn't have to be just Cancer. What I'm getting is you could have had some fears or some doubts, or something like you felt like, what if? Or is this too good to be true? Because when you see the moon, so the moon represents human emotion and human imagination and intuition, and it could be anything really, because it's a little bit too mysterious. And also the moon comes out when it's dark. So what it means is that our emotions can sometimes deceive us, and sometimes we can put imagination into something that might not be real. Okay, because at night we don't have the sun to illuminate and to show the truth. We only have the moon, which is kind of we can slightly showing us what it is, but it's not completely revealing the true colors of the situation. So you could find yourself wondering, is this man just too good to be true? Are his intentions real? What does he want? What is he showing off that coin? Is he just trying to play a big dude or something? So when the card is reversed, so you could have had these doubts about him. When it's reversed, that means all your doubts, all your worries, all your kind of second thoughts will be cleared out. His intentions will be crystal clear to you, and once he comes, he will stay. He will not go anywhere. He will be consistent. He will be very consistent, especially if he's a king energy, because this is more mature. The Knight of Pentacles is quite consistent and stable progress that somebody's making. But you know that the Knight is moving towards king energy. When it comes to king, he's there to stay. He is solid, he is mature, He is stable. He is not a young knight anymore. He is a man in all his masculine power and strength. The next card I'm getting is the Star. So I'm looking at the major arcana cards, which are the Star, the Wheel of Fortune, Destiny, and Hope. And also the Moon is a major arcana. It's reversed, which is a good thing. That means you have nothing to worry about. His intentions are real and his intentions are serious. And this time, he has something real to offer to you. That's why he's holding his coin like this. And he'll be able to offer you a real relationship, and possibly he will have built up his kind of financial status or financial stability to the point when he can own something lasting, like a property or a business, okay? And that will give you a lot more hope for the future. This card says the Star, Hope. So the Star, being a major arcana card, it has a lot of meanings, but it's about inspiration, dreams, hopes for the future. This is Aquarius energy, and you know, Aquarius are very much future orientated people. They see the future, they're visionaries, they envision how the future would turn out to be. A lot of them are psychics, they already know, but that's because their brains, the way their minds work, is maybe 10 years ahead of everyone else. That's why sometimes Aquarians are a little bit strange, but this is because their way of thinking is a lot more progressive than the rest of us. So why I'm saying this is because this card carries the energy of Aquarius, and it means you could be already seeing your future ahead. Maybe the next 5 years, the next 10 years, you envision this stable future with this King of Pentacles guy, okay? And this card also means a wish is coming true, because people say wish upon a star. So maybe you wished for this kind of relationship where you could have a man that you can rely on, and he will be supportive and he will be solid and he will be grounded, and he's not going to be somebody who goes from a part-time job to a part-time job, or short-term employment here and a side job here. This is somebody who's quite stable, so he'll be able to provide you with that stability that you want. Okay, so the Star means a dream is coming true, and you wished or you hoped that the future will turn out this way, and now your dream is coming true. Maybe not right now, but in the near future, you're moving towards this inspiration that you had. So I would say keep following that dream. Keep kind of working towards it, because at the end it will happen. Also, what I'm getting is King of Cups. So in this reading for Scorpio, I'm getting 2 kings, very mature energy. There's no knights, there's no pages. So I'm getting, we're talking about somebody making their final commitment, but he will make it out of love, because we're having the King of Cups, and this is the loving man. This is the stable man, stable and loyal man. And this is the loving, caring, kind, and understanding man. It says here understanding. This is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So some of you could be dealing with one of those signs. And what it means is, so these 2 kings show different aspects of him, different sides of him. They don't show 2 different men, they just show what he's about. So this man is, as I said, kind. He's trying to understand people. He's good with women. He's not too harsh. He's not kind of too blunt. He has kind of a soft demeanor around him. He would sit down and listen if somebody has any concerns or any upsets. The King of Cups is holding his cup in his hand. So the cup represents his heart, and his heart is filled with his emotions, with his love, um, a romance, anything that is related to the matters of the heart. And he is looking, and he's looking for a woman to give his loving heart to. Also, another thing is that both kings came up upright. So that's a good thing, because when the kings are upright, that means the energy of this man is well balanced. There is nothing wrong with him. Like, when the King of Pentacles is upright, that means all his finances are in order, and he's financially stable, and he's trustworthy, and he's ready to commit, okay? If it was reversed, it would have meant the opposite, that he's not managing with money, he is going like here and there all the time, that he's not stable. This man has quite stable energy. And this man, so these are two different aspects of the same man, okay? When he's upright, it means all his emotions are balanced. The water, see all the water around him, that represents his emotional state. He could be having many different emotions. He could be, usually the water signs, the King of Cups type of personality is deeply emotional and highly sensitive man, but he's well balanced. So he is managing to control his emotions and to balance them out and not to go out of hand. If the King of Cups was reversed, that becomes a little bit like tricky situation, because you never know what mood he can be in. And usually somebody who is unbalanced, or somebody who has some kind of emotional problems, and he goes for drinking, he goes, because the cup, I know it sounds silly, but the cup also is somebody who would indulge in drinking to numb his pain, for example, or somebody who is suffering some kind of emotional or psychological issues. But the good thing is that this king came up upright. So that means he doesn't have any emotional problems, and he's stable, and he's loving, and he knows that he is now ready, being a king. He comes to his maturity, being a king, holding a cup full of love. He knows now that he's ready at this point in his life to give his heart, to give his love to someone. Okay, so the next card is the Wheel of Fortune, which is destiny. And this means this whole situation was meant to happen. This is destiny. This is karmic relationship or karmic situation, and it's coming to a close because the wheel shows this kind of wheel. It goes around and round in life. Sometimes you have really good turn of events, sometimes you don't have so good turn of events. When the card is upright, that means your wheel is going, your luck in life is going up, and from now on you will be experiencing the good side of life, the good experiences, the good man, the loving man, the stable man, the long-term security. You will have no doubts or worries. Is this true? Is this genuine? Is it just showing off? And it will bring a lot more hope for the future that you have here. So I would say you can trust them. You will see, by he will show you himself that you can trust him. You don't need me to say that, but I would say, because I have the Wheel of Fortune, I would say yes, go for it. You have nothing to worry about with this man. He's good, decent, hardworking man with a good, kind, loving heart, and he just wants a woman to love her and to provide her with that long-term security and stability, okay? And the happiest thing is that he's choosing you, because he came up for in your reading, so he's choosing you to give that love to. And also this card means it's destiny. You are meant to be together. You're meant to be, like, to live together, to have this life together. Now I'm going to move on to the moon cards and see what they say. First card from the Moonology oracle is be bold and make the first move, cardinal moon. So I looked what this card is in our booklet, and it means that the time right now for Scorpios is to take the first move and to go for something that they truly want and they truly feel is the right thing for them. And the cardinal moon, what it means is the cardinal signs are quite bossy and quite demanding, and also they take leadership in whatever they do. And the cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. So you could be dealing with one of those signs. And if you had any dealings with Aries, you know, the Aries are born leaders. Capricorns are very career driven, and they also always aspire to reach some kind of a leadership position in their career. So this card is about, if you truly believe, if you truly want something that is in your heart, just go for it. And to be assertive, to be bold, to be active, not passive, and just to follow your dreams. And the second, so that could be about you, what you want to do, or you could be dealing with a person. It could be this man who is doing that, the man that I was talking about. So he could be now feeling it's time for him to make the first move and to be bold and to come forward to you. The second card I'm getting is a win-win outcome, is forecast, a full moon in Libra. So Libra is about balance. It's about considering everybody's needs, wishes, hopes, not to be kind of single-minded about it, to try to find the right balance between your own desires, your own hopes, your own dreams, and what the other person wants. Also, the sign of Libra rules any kind of partnerships, relationships. They don't have to be just romantic. Libra people always try to get on with everyone and to create balance in any kind of situation. Libra is also ruled by Venus, and Venus is the planet of love and feminine sensuality and beauty. So very much your private romantic life could be reaching that point of conclusion. The full moon is about conclusion and something's ending, but it's ending in a good way, and then you will start a new situation that will be well balanced, and it will be for the highest good of all, for everyone involved. And also the card says a win-win outcome, so there is no losers and there is no winners in this situation. It's win-win for everyone involved, and that's that. Also, the full moon being something coming to a conclusion, it could mean that you will need to end something that is outdated, something that is like long gone, long finished, there's nothing in there, to be able to start a new cycle. And it could well be something romantic or something that involves love because of Venus. So on the cards that I made, so these been pre-shuffled because I'm using one hand, so I can't shuffle them. The first card I'm getting here is you are considerate. So Scorpios, you need to be considerate about the other person's circumstances or situation or their personality. You just need to kind of, as this card says, a win-win outcome. Look at the situation on the both sides. So it's not just what you would like to happen, but also what is best for them as well. Be considerate about them as well. And the next card is you're a delicate. So if you're a Scorpio woman, you are probably very delicate because you are water sign, and water signs can be really, really soft and sensual. Scorpio is the strongest and the toughest of all the water signs, and it means you could be strong and tough and strongly willed and doing things your way, but you also have the sensuality and the delicateness of a water sign. Also, if you're a male Scorpio, you could be dealing with a woman who is very delicate and very fine. So you need to be considerate about her being a delicate woman, okay? Because sometimes Scorpios can get carried away. Like they are quite strong from because they're the most passionate sign. And sometimes their passions kind of boil over, like it's a little bit too much. They don't mean to do it that way, but it's just, so it just means that you just need to calm down a little bit. Just take it easy and do it calmly, because the person you're dealing with could be quite soft. So then I'm getting you're patience. So you just need to take the time to be considerate. You're dealing with a delicate person, or you're delicate yourself. You could be emotionally delicate yourself, and to just give it enough time for this to grow. You don't need to rush into anything. This person is not going anywhere. If they are an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, they will be there. They're not going anywhere. The earth never goes anywhere unless something happens. So you don't need to rush. You don't need to panic. You don't need to worry that they might go and find someone else, because probably they won't. They don't want to. They're just there. So be patient. And also, when you have the win-win forecast with very slow Libra, that means you just need to wait until things slowly fall into balance and slowly fall into place, without rushing it, without stressing it out. That's what I'm getting here for Scorpios. These cards, if you like these cards, you can buy them from my Etsy shop. I put them there. They're in PDF format, in A4 for whoever lives in Europe, and US letter size for whoever lives in United States. So that's from me for today. For Scorpio, the next sign will be Sagittarius.